Alright, what's up guys? We are back at it again. It's a volume son. That's our mute button. So long. Right. A little bit of Monster Hunter. I've been on TikTok a little bit doing some streaming. Wasn't on this past weekend, but no worries. You know, I'm gonna get back to it. I'm trying to do my best not to like completely like just not communicate. Because last couple of times over the year I've done live streaming. It's like I would stream for a little while, and then I would just like stop. And that I shouldn't do that. Let's see here. But yeah, like I said earlier, let me just start joining random communities to play Monster Hunter. I need the event quest, Running Scared. Maybe I could do this a different way. Make sure we're good on supplies. I think my second weapon is probably the I was gonna tell me, but you know. I need to eat. Sit down right there and make some barbecue right there, I tell you what. Recommended meal. They're just cooking food right there in the middle of the street. Oh, yeah. They get some cheese fish. Nice. Let's go into I'm soloing this anyway, so don't really need I don't know what my secondary weapon is. Alright. Probably go no. Argenoth, no matter how you cut it, is never like a fun monster to deal with. You can be quite challenging, friends. So I do this with the utmost caution.
There! That's our target!
I don't know my secondary weapon. I can just see what it is. Ow. But you see, it's didn't even try to do, I mean, you can really use the damage on the bow if you want to. That was an out of range shot, so that didn't really do much. It's funny because most people that use like the bow and arrow. That does a lot of damage, honestly, if you gotta stand in it. You just died. Oh. How to avoid it this way. Oh, that was a lot of damage to Lance. I wonder what the guide would be for like playing as doing this particular setup. I haven't looked it up. I probably need to because I haven't used the bow like to a real serious level in a long time. Yeah, I do like get to know like how to like pros deal with that. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, it makes complete sense. Oh yeah, because the wound's gonna have to be different. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. Now I have to make them. Yeah. Oop. Oh, that's some pretty decent damage, but that one right there. So like your wound stuff is pretty efficient actually. It'd be kind of like something like that. Oh, that's sick. That's what it works. That's a lot of damage, buddy. That was cheap. That's cool. Alright. I've like used the bow like in a real serious level for a long time. It's funny if you have to be like uncomfortably close with a bow and arrow to do the damage you need to do with it. You get your wounds with it like pretty easily. So like that's a lot of damage, man. And jackpot. It's like, that's, not gonna lie, pretty sick. That was cool. Yeah, I'm like kind of relearning how to use it, but do I blow his tail off with a bow and arrow? That's dope. I just now noticed I blew his tail off with a bow and arrow. That's kind of sick, actually, not gonna lie. I had to say, they made the bow like a little too good. Yeah, I blew his tail away with a bow and arrow.
Wow, what a view!
Save that clip for later. I didn't know you could do that. That's pretty dope. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I was actually gonna switch weapons, honestly. I was gonna go back to my,
I gathered some materials too.
Oh nice, you got some more Mighty Seeds. Heck yeah. You could always use Mighty Seeds. Mighty Seeds are always a good decision. Did it definitely go off or not go off? Are they there? Yeah. Oh darn! I interrupted. I mean, it's really effective, but like you have to get that timing down, or it won't work. I need to like did I carve that tail? I think I did. I can go back and look for it. To the end of this far away.
Shock trap's down and ready for you.
Oh. Yeah, I could go back. Ow.
Just to me. Wheels inbound.
I don't think I carved it. I was so distracted by, oh cool, look at it. It's not very far from where we are. They'll probably look a third time, so that third time will go. I think it's on my radar actually. Oh, I'm out of range. No, it didn't work. Let's get into the shock trap. Oh, nice. Rain down chaos. Oh god, I went towards where he was going. Oh, they're right there. Get rid of some of that. Oh, what in the world was that? He ran away.
We've been given more supplies. Check your sacred's pouch.
Is he going back to where his tail is? I believe it was up here. There. It was over here somewhere, I believe. I think I carved it. I don't remember. And that sounds really dumb. It's like, oh, I remember doing that. I think what probably happened is I got so excited at the fact that I did the thing, I didn't carve the tail. It's not a pain, you're good to kill. I make it funnier in a way. Oh, darn it. I keep messing it up if it was attacking right when I'm about to do it. Like I said before, that opening, man. That's a right. I think it was over there. charge anything up with it. Gotta get my animation timing a little bit better. You know? I'm entering animations I can't cancel anything, so kind of.
This ought to put a dent
Let's see. Oh boy. Like super like cool guy dodges. I know you like. I don't know a lot of.
almost there.
I feel like their goal, like when they worked on the bow in this game, is like how do we make this weapon not suck?
Got more company. Look out! Got it on the ground.
Oh, it's funny. They paralyze each other. And jackpot. It's like looks a lot cooler in my head. I don't know why. I can look for that tail. I have a chance. This will let me. Oh wait a minute, it's a pair. It was on a platform sometimes. Promise you. I'm like trying to find it now. Like, I want to say it's like the high ground. Somebody's probably not where it is. Honestly. No, it's not. I don't know where it is. Honestly. If that's anything, that's gonna point me to it. So maybe I did carve it. I just don't remember. I don't think I did. I think I just forgot. I was like, whoa, that's so cool. You know. I feel like the biggest dork I know now. What did I carve the tail? You know. Oh, it sucks so bad, man. Where can I find this thing? What's it over there?
A little gathering goes a long way.
I'll let it kind of not live, but be unimpeded for now. Oh wait, this is not. That's a tail. It is a tail. I found it. I guess I already carved it already, because I can't carve it now. Yeah, I must have carved it, yeah. If I'm from my camp. Well, that's gonna get, yeah, I did, it's actually right there. I don't have the option to. I think I may have already carved it already. I just forgot that I did. Or maybe it does, it could have decay
Terrain
time.
here looks like a natural trap.
Hmm. That may have been it too. He's missing like every single shot now. He's avoiding like everything. I can't get the timing on it right now. Alarm. Oh, man. That lucky shot. Earlier. That's a little shorter there. Oh, this one.
This way to the shop track.
Oh, you're turning it into video jackpot. How it's going? That big damage. Get that timing down. Right. I didn't even like draw the aggro long enough to do that. Run it out, you're gonna charge me.
Hey, Ugly!
Jackpot. I just wanted to say jackpot. It's like jackpot. That's like my new catchphrase with the bow now. It's just jackpot. And then again, yes, that sounded cooler in my head than out loud. Out loud, in my head, it's like, oh, that sounds kind of silly. You know what, the silly thing? I don't even know what material I actually need for the scarf at all. I was like, they said you need this for the scarf. I'm like, I don't know what I actually need for the scarf. Oh, a tempered, I had mine faster. Oh, no, I found more than I've been looking for more. There's like a few. I think the iron katana requires like a lot of ore. I thought the most important thing it requires is ore. Oops, that's part of the thing I wanted. Let's do last 5 minutes. Let's see, pallet nose ring, dragon claw seal. Like jackpot. Who has a smithy real fast? Is that when you...
Come on over. Hello.
I'm like, jackpot. Let's go to armor.
Have any
If
requests?
they've made it easy, it's like right down here somewhere. Or it'll be part of the Meridian armor, Goric armor. I'll take her armor. Her armor's actually kind of dope. Yeah, it's pretty sick armor. There it is. Okay. Yeah, the shield dragon claw. It looks dope though. I love the flowy, like the always flow. This is it's like a flowing. I need tough bones for it. But I just have to hunt him 3 times. Yeah. That looks sick though. I gotta like find. I may just have to change the color of it though. So make it look even more like flipping cool, man. I'll probably post it on my Twitter once I get it. Like once I get it and I get it like layered with the armor I want. That's dope though. Let me set menu, fast. I really just need tough bone. I need to hunt him 3 more times. I may have to go ahead and voucher the next time with him so I can do that. Cool. Alright. Let's look at some bows real quick.
Do you have any requests?
The Ripjaw bow. What's my highest DPS bow right now? Oh, my arm is like comically cramped up. Oh my god, the Guardian of the Saga bow looks pretty sweet. Let's see. That's the base Saga bow. Is that part of a tier? It is. Oh, okay. So you need Mystic Bone first. Ew. The Crimson Bow. I mean, I don't have to have like a newer bow. That'd be neat. Expedition Bow. That one also requires like the specialized stuff for that too. And there's usually the ore bones. One's right here. I need more pelts for that. I like how that looks. But it has this like weird kind of. I like how that looks. Up on the list, too, I'll have to work on that. I have to hunt one of those guys. That one looks pretty shit too. Oh, I like how that bow looks. I just don't really want to grind for that. I have to get the Frenzy Shards. I need the Medulla Ripjaw. Alright, well.
Safe wanderings.
Offer you a meal. Alright, let's go back and do another quest, you know?
Yes.
Alright, Fat Quest. That's part immediately. Now that I know what it looks like again, let's go. I definitely think it's a guardian. I mean, it's a guardian hunt, so
Prepared?
I should hopefully be able to get it like
A supply shipment's coming.
relatively.
Hope you find something useful.
I think it ends like in, I think they hit June, so I need to get growing. I need to get rolling. I don't really want to waste any time, and I don't want to like. I mean, sure these quests come back, but I don't want to, you know. All right, let me go and. Actually, I see is that a bone stack right now? I need any bones. Oh, nice, I got more of them. Oh, gnarly. Oh, cool helmet, got all the bones I need. I better get this thing pretty quickly then.
Oh, I think we can mine this.
Let's go get
On my
to
way
him.
there.
And, but that didn't take that long. It was like 20 minutes. But I mean, obviously, ooh, I need honey. Honey. More potions. Okay.
Mind if I hop on?
Sure, cat. That cat's kind of like a spectral kitty, though, because I wanted something different. Boy, did I ever. Ha ha ha. Alright, I'm gonna pick
There.
that.
That's our target.
Hey, Rory, he's still taking so much damage. Anyway, you got opportunity to get there without. That area gets like so damaged on every time. It's funny. I was maybe like kind of charge me though. I think like 100 damage is like random going about damage. I need a lot of damage to like hurry up. I know there's like a charge up to it too. I think that's pretty shit. Oh, there they are. Get me away from that one. Once he charges me, oh. Right there. They just bite the ground and explode on the ground. I like the weaker one. That's the weak one, like one off. I actually got a little bit like a decent amount of damage. You got like a double attack. This is where he stops. He's gonna do another one. Yeah, I think like the old Android could do it. He didn't have a double move, but he would do one thing, stop, one thing, stop. Which made that like turnaround kind of more predictable. Now we have to do something else after it. He has more health this time, so he might do more damage. Jackpot. One destroyed. There's always more damage as I bait him into this than anything else. And it feels like rockets on it though. Super rad. Jackpot.
Power up activated.
Giving me my own arrows. That's why I do have a tail with like my bow and arrow is kind of sick. I'm like, oh, that was cool.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
After it. I guess I just want to get the dragon shield stuff. Yeah, if I get the dragon shield stuff, I'll be pretty happy. I don't have to. I mean, I think I may have able to touch on it. Yeah. He'll stay there and he can try to heal up.
This way to the shock trap.
Where is he relative to Ryan? Not getting close enough to you for you to use that. Oh, you're right here now.
Be careful. He looks angry.
He turns around, he's gonna walk right into that. I gotta like figure out how do you trigger a jackpot. Way closer than any archer should be, right? Ah, darn it. I was caught in animation too long. Oh, I blew off his tail again with a helmet arrow. I'm getting really, really good at that now. I like the perfect dodges that I can get when I gotta practice that. Oh, I think that was the end of this thing there. I'm definitely gonna make sure we get that tail the next time. I don't care how I'm
Use
anymore.
this if you need some heals.
At the moment I needed stamina, actually, but... I just tagged him right there. I guess like I just did it again. And we're golden. I don't know what standard arrows is doing. I haven't used them in such a long time, chat. Let's see. You're gonna do something else right after it. This time we'll make sure we did it. Nice. Zoom in there. Wow. Wasn't there like a close range thing that he did? Slash that. Oh, cool. Ha ha ha. Oh, boy. I need a mighty sheet. I got more at the camp. I don't need to be conservative with it. I do need, so I just passed like a dweeb. I need to get rations in it. No. I think energy also stamina takes too. It really does. Jackpot. Ha! I just like saying jackpot and do something cool. I had to hunt him one more time to get the last secret. It's not taking that long to do it. I mean, give me an excuse to go for Monster Hunter again. I'm glad you've been playing this game. I've been kind of, I would say it's satisfied, but I have not been playing much Monster Hunter. Probably because there's so many games that I've been playing lately. Oh. Let me heal real fast. You'll run into some of that. There's a little bit of it. Let's see. So, I usually watch like a tutorial video on how to use the mode better. Oh crap. The douche. Oh, Peter Pan. Yeah, he's gonna go that. He's gonna stick through. That one he'll just kind of derp out a little bit, and now then derping. Run it over. Some of that. It might be too risky to do it, right? Jackpot. Oh crap. That sucks.
Flashlight H. Use it to find the monster. Find it! Watch out!
There's know what's going on. You can hardly see like where this even is. You can't see any of it. But you always gotta know where you are because of reasons. Oh. A few more. I think we're gonna get this in one sitting. I don't know. So I got like a tough one. So if I get some more tough ones, I probably will have this in the third attempt. Oh, Nelly. Oh, where are you? Now you're in range. Oh, crap! You roll over. Let me do. We don't have a few more points on it. That's gonna draw aggro. Aggro. Alright. That's doing some pretty stout damage, my friend. Oh. I got the damage. I didn't do any of that. What the heck was that all about? That didn't work out so well. Maybe I was expecting a jackpot.
Looks like the monster dropped something.
I already got his tail. I blew his tail off. It's pretty funny. I was not recording. That wasn't. I think 30. I'm not sure about storage on my PS5. Ah. I remember like the
Almost there.
ow.
Over here, bub. I'm your target.
That was my mistake more than it. You get like a really good maybe not that. Oh, there's two bugs. That's what's like. I think I have had a weak spot for me in fact, but what are you not doing? Wait a second. Oh, now it's doing it. Okay. Oh, big damage. Maybe that was like my first shine was gonna work, because that's on the thing. Jackpot. Oh, that was a good ending. That would have been a super sick ending. It'd be like. I thought it had like really cool finisher, like it'd be like jackpot. But I guess I'm trying to take down monsters stylously now, you know. Oh well. I was gonna try to be like super duper stylist though. I gotta get the I hate the earplugs. I know how to get them. I need to do that later. I know what monster you have to farm to get the earplugs. What the is nice. I don't think he even has anything right now. And here I was ready to get a jackpot, you know.
That's my partner.
Yeah, we'll call it jackpot. It'll jackpot if there's a wound. You know, if there's no wound on the side you're hitting, it doesn't seem to trigger it. We always get the other thing, so I'm guaranteed one of those. It seems like the way they've done it, it's like I'm gonna have to like always the bones over here. I don't see any bones. Look here. Yeah. Well, my third one, I'll go to the bone pile. I should hopefully find the last one I need. So, yeah. Yeah. I already carved them already. I mean, it kind of guarantee you're at least going to have to do this 3 times. That's like what it guarantees. Oh no, I got both. Never mind. Oh yeah, I used a voucher. Durr. I got 3. Holy cow. Do I have all the? I don't think I have the bones. Do I? Held. That was a little bit faster too. Let's see, loading cells, station skill, windproof. 19 minutes. 62. Hunter rank increased. Alright. That wasn't really like a. Well, it's kind of a cool back. Yeah, I'll do that. And, I gotta go play, at some point go back and finish Stellar Blade. I haven't talked too much about that game, but I have a few things I might share that on Twitter. Let's see here. Alright, that's pretty cool. So I got all what I need for that. What am I missing to make the scar? I think I'm missing tough bones.
Come on over. Hello.
Moving the list real fast. Upgrade boards. Oh, I have enough to make it. Nice. Yeah, I have enough time. It's exactly as much tough bones I need. I got more of the other one. What are the bonuses for it, though?
A sage choice.
Yeah, I have enough to make it.
Watch this.
Lend me a hand.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure, boss man, sure. I heard of the heavy lifting.
Here.
Got it.
Elbows.
Right.
Good.
All right.
I know how they produce the flowingness of it though. I need to get that bow and arrow. Now I have something covering it, that's why you don't see it.
Very good.
And I gotta go and let's see here. Equipment customization. Oh shoot, I do have a hammer. Change equipment. I think it's in my customization appearance stuff. Equipment appearance. Here, I don't have the head thing on, do I? There we go. Yeah. Because I had a helmet on originally. It looks so cool. I don't know what other equipment I would want to change with it though, like. That looks kind of dope, actually. But there you go, guys. Here it is. It's pretty easy to get. It looks super sick, though. Not gonna lie. I got a classes with that a little bit. That kind of works a little better. Like it doesn't class as badly. This is armor appearance stuff though. This is not like that worked weirdly well with it actually. And that never has a scarf on it technically. That works kind of well though. I meant to customize like the color of that and everything. Right. Saturation. brightness. A bit like a more purple tint to it, you know. Well, so far, like the tattoos you see, like every different hue, it's like blue. It seemed to be like it's still better and a little darker. I think it kind of like similar to the bandana a little bit, and just the saturation. You could go with a. I think I'm sitting on my phone. Or I don't know. Hmm. Red, black, purple. There's only 2 pigments for that. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that part of it. Okay, I didn't see that. Black. Let's go with like a reddish color. Let's go with red. We go brightness. I think like just a little bit of red. It's just a pinch of red, you know, just a little bit. And then go with pigment 2. Kind of want like a red. I don't want to use different gauntlets though. I don't have a Sakura gauntlets. Let me look at my. Oh yeah, the tickets. I think they're the events over already. What'll be a good weapon though for this though? Let me hold on. Let's go change equipment. I do have some really cool dual blades. Yeah, these are pretty sick. I think I'll do my secondary as bow. It's only going to shoot your primary off the bat. Let me see what the chakra gauntlets even are. It's going to show them off a little less impeded, you know. I mean, it looks cool if not like only a hair janky. Like, it always flows in the wind, you know.
Hey, come here! I've got an announcement!
Let's see here. Oh, I just have to watch them. Here, they're down here. My flowing. I need to look at the chakra
How can I say?
armor. I have enough for the gauntlets, yeah. That looks kind of dope, actually. I need this layered armor though, so
A sage choice.
I'm gonna
Watch
make
that
it, but I'm not gonna
Yeah.
equip it till I go into 10.
Yes,
'Cause
sir.
I need my normal stuff. Other stuff is better, or just better general equipment.
Elbows.
Elbows,
Right.
elbows.
Good.
I like the wraps; they look pretty cool. Don't equip them yet. I have to adjust my build's like actual stats pretty soon. And technically, I don't even play with the skin color of that. Let's see here. Let's go into equipment appearance. Arms, Sagama. I have the Sakura one. Nice. Like to see it. Alright. The only thing with those is isn't so like the tattoos on the arms as well. That looks kind of cool too. I don't know why. Okay, let me go to the arms real quick. I had a different color choice for that, so let me change that. I may make them more just saturated though, like they're still. Well, like for instance, like if they're white, they need to be like It's funny too, because then you're like, then I have to make the tattoos like a different color though. I like the darker offset a little bit with it, but hmm. I don't know. Whoa. That's cool. I like that. Hmm. I want to adjust the color of this. I mean, I like the contrast situation too. Like it's just it makes that stand out like really clearly though. Hmm. Do. Oh, this isn't like it. And there's something else I want to change. This is gonna be like a weird one because like I mean it looks probably better when it's just red. It's like it's more clear. I guess like less readable if it's all the way out that way. Hmm. We'll go with that right now. The scarf, I don't think you can change the color of the scarf. Oh, you can, nice. I may keep it the same color. I don't know. I could just make it like flat white or something, or make everything up red and just make it white, or make everything white and just make it red. I didn't want to conjure it off like the fur coat though, you know. The fur of this could be played with a little bit. That's red. Now, if you crank the brightness all the way up, saturation all the way down, you could have that, like all the fur just be flat white, you know. But it does create a nice like contrast, though. I don't know about that right now. It's more accented. Ugh. Oh, I actually like that. Hey, how you doing, Lance? It's been a while. I hope you've been doing well, man. I haven't talked to you in a little while. How's everything going? Been playing a little bit of Monster Hunter for a bit and messing around with a little bit of TikTok streaming. So yeah, we're still here on the channel, man, doing our thing, man, playing games, hanging out, getting ready for Night Rain. We're getting ready for Night Rain. That's be dropping next week, so we're gonna have a long stream next week, Friday. Uh, I'm actually readjusting my streaming time actually. So of course this is like the midweek shorter stream, but tomorrow I think night will be on and Saturday. But next week we'll be doing a lot of Night Rain. So we'll have I think two streams next week for Night Rain. I think 5 o'clock and we'll have 5 o'clock and we will have I'm sorry not 5 o'clock, probably 6 o'clock or 6:30 to whenever. It'll be a long one, you know. Oh yeah, I mean no worries. I mean I know life and I'm very glad to kind of hear you're doing well out there, man. It's been a little while, so it's always nice to see people, stop in and see how they're doing. And don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. I understand. But it's been going pretty well though. It's been going pretty well. We're still here just trucking away on the internet. I've been spending a bit more time on Twitter. I have Twitter Premium. Mostly got Twitter Premium so I can write longer posts. I'm writing a lot more posts over there. Some of which will probably be in the community area later on. But we're doing a little bit of that, doing a little bit of TikTok stuff. So trying that stuff out, working on some more shorts and whatnot. So I've been really the last few months. It's been more like trying stuff out, and I've also gotten super busy with work and everything. So I haven't been as involved. Yeah, I understand. Life has been crazy. It's gotten interesting. It's gotten interesting. And things are moving along, just in general with life. But I hope you're keeping you're keeping strong out there, my friend. But yeah, we'll be on Night Rain next week if you have time to stop by and watch the shenanigans of Night Rain. I want to do a lot of shorts of Night Rain too. So that's the goal, to really be really shorts heavy with Night Rain. Kind of reorganize the page a little bit too. So, but yeah, when you talk about the drive to come online, I've had the same thing with me. Probably last week I didn't stream at all. Like I didn't stream all last weekend. I was just tired from work. I mean, because it's kind of interesting because I really enjoy just jumping on and streaming, and I'm going to continue to do so. But man, some days are tough. Some days are tougher than others, but it's working out. I'm not too worried about it. I'm kind of working my exhaustion. You know, right on. Yeah, we've been doing. You may have seen on the stream. We've been on like 20. This one I hear this is like 23 streams of Monster Hunter. Some that are long, some that are short. We've done a lot of Monster Hunter streams. But it's been fun. I mean, but I mean, we got the new arc though. You come for the Elden Ring Night Rain arc, and it's going to be quite an arc. It's going to be a pretty awesome arc. So I'm glad to see you want to tune in and check out that arc. That's going to be pretty cool. So I think you'll like it. We're getting some shenanigans out there. Show some random drops with people. We're dropping on random parties and stuff. So that's gonna be fun. I think probably down the line, because I think the part one of you mentioned the arc. Part one of Monster Hunter arc was like this, like the launch version. Probably the second Monster Hunter arc will probably be like when they drop like an expansion, kind of like how Monster Hunter World had Iceborne. So Iceborne would be like arc two, and then that be a couple years down the road at this point. I don't know. They haven't really dropped any real, like there's been content with event quest stuff, but there really hasn't been anything like really major content wise. Like I think one new monster, and of course the game would have been out for like what 3 months, 3 or 4 months. So I guess people were expecting a much more robust content stream, so they wanted a lot more content. They wanted just constant big level content, big patches, multiple monsters, and we really haven't gotten that. So, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I'm pretty hyped for Night Rain. When I'm not playing Monster Hunter, I've been getting back into Mass Effect. So playing on PC. I actually picked up Mass Effect for PS4 the other day. It's to be coming in tomorrow. I wanted a disc version of it, so I might be playing that maybe over the weekend. We'll see. We might play some Mass Effect as we. I'm trying to decide between Mass Effect or work on play some Elden Ring over the weekend. I kind of want to get back. So I could do a stream on Saturday and Tuesday and Thursday. Everything would be Elden Ring. Like everything will be Elden Ring until Night Rain. And then if we kind of get back in the we kind of get back in the flow, you know. Yeah. A lot of people are like that, like no joke. I mean, I pretty much have been. I have people at work that have been playing a lot of it when it came out, like the first 2 months. I think February. It's about beginning of April. 'Cause I have a couple friends that have not been back on forever. Like I haven't jumped on it really, like right now. Since before today, it has probably been maybe 2 weeks since I played Monster Hunter Wilds. I mean, it's maybe 2 weeks. So I haven't been on since not counting today. It's been about probably almost 2 weeks. So I was like, I should play Monster Hunter. 'Cause I was on Twitter and they're talking about this scarf that like flows in the wind permanently from like one of the event quests. So we just grinded that out and got that done. So it's pretty cool. I actually like the scarf. I'm kind of color matching my character with it, which I think she looks pretty cool. And then my cat is like a ghost cat now. But I had that for a little while anyways, but but yeah, I think that's going to be the big thing with Wilds is like Wilds. We need more post game content. Like we're just kind of like waiting for stuff to drop. And people were asking me, man, why aren't you Hunter rank 100? Well, I don't want to grind through all the content I hear. It just wasn't as long. And I was people were like so surprised that I wasn't like Hunter rank 100 or something. It was wild to me. Like I'm like, dude, it's not. There's no more content. Thank you. I appreciate it. So I've been working on her a little bit. So I'm glad you like her. I'm probably gonna do a little bit more, a little more fine tweaking, honestly. Maybe I don't know. I may just leave it as is. I just finally got it like pretty neat. I need to take a picture of her though for. I was a little concerned about the physics of the cape a little bit. Like it's kind of like almost like a really cool scarf. And see what I can do. Let's see what we can do. But I'll have to figure out like what I want to play though over the weekend. We could do World. Not World. We could do so what's that button? There's a little button for this. I think it's this one. What's the viewing mode? Oh no. Let's see if I can adjust.
And focus.
Vertical position. I haven't used this camera system thing in a little bit. That'd be a good one right there. Let's see, camera controls. Oops, let's pause. Take a photo, exit, submenus, timer menus, hide UI. Let's go with this real quick. I wanted to take a picture of it. I may actually repost it on the Monster Hunter Twitter because I was on there saying I gotta get that scarf, and more people like that. Alright, it's more like I guess gear really. I guess. Let me see if I can get that taken real fast. Oh boy, the Switch 2 and Mario Kart. There's a lot to unpack there. Well, not really. Well. I'm excited about the Switch 2 in the sense that Metroid Prime 4 will look amazing on the Switch 2. The biggest problem is not really the price. I mean, it's like $450 or $450 or $500. Yeah, $450, and which is not a big deal to me really. But the games, okay. So the games, I like Mario Kart. I haven't played Mario Kart for a long time, but I respect the game. I like the game when I'm playing it. But the thing about the game pricing stuff, it's like everything can be over $100. And I understand the game development costs, but there's some point of that where it's a little bit too much. In terms of the pricing, the hardware I think is great. Like Metroid Prime 4 on Switch 2 looks amazing. It runs like 4K 60 FPS or 1080p at 120 FPS, which looks amazing. So I'm excited for the games that are coming out on it. I'm excited for Death Blood from Software that's going to be on it next year. But I think that like the appeal of the Switch was amazing when it came out because it was like the first really like cool portable gaming console that could be docked on your television. But like I have a Steam Deck and my Steam Deck does that. You can get an ROG Ally and it does that and it's more powerful. You have a Legion Go, it can do that too, and it can play all these other handheld consoles play all your PC stuff. And yeah, you have a huge library of PC stuff. You have the Steam Shell. So the appeal of the Switch really lies only in the only on Nintendo games. Because Nintendo made this big deal with the Switch 2. They're like, hey, we now have video chat. We now have voice chat. We now have, all these features that are all native on the console now. And my biggest disappointment with the Switch 2 is that it acts like these features are brand new, and they're not. They really are trying to be the Apple of gaming and have like this walled garden. You have to like get the best experience on their console. But the problem with that is they're not the Apple of gaming. Apple can do that because whether you're a fan of Apple or not, they do it in a way that is, objectively or subjectively pretty cool. How when Apple finally does something that everybody else has already been doing because they have their own little spin to it that makes it somewhat worth waiting for their implementation. Nintendo doesn't have the luxury of that, really. So they act like they do, but they really don't. So I'm probably a little more critical than I should be about it, but I tend to be with them because, they are like, I want them to be great. I want them to be successful. But at the same time, I have to admit they're a little late to the party on some of this. Just a little bit, I've got this picture real quick of me. Oops. I can't like control how it flows. There we go. Actually, I need to use my let me nix the menu system. How do I? Oh yes. Yeah, I mean that's just like the thing about it. It's like they think they're the cool kid. They think that we've done something nobody else has done. Like y'all are not. I'm sorry, Nintendo. You're not Apple. You're not Apple, man. And like you said, the pricing. It's like that's what kind of throws me because there's so many games. Oh, Elden Ring. Yeah. Well, I think Elden Ring could work if it's like 1080, if it's 720p, maybe medium setting, upscaled to 4K. They'll probably look similar to like something in between the PS4 version of Elden Ring, running at a higher frame rate. That's kind of what the Switch 2 version will look like. It'll be like the PS4 version, but at 60 FPS, upscaled. Which I think Elden Ring on PS4 was like maybe it was a lot 30 at like a 720p checkerboard up to 1080p, or I think it was native 1080p actually. But that's kind of what their version might look like, and that's kind of the thing. Because I had one thing Well, one thing, the backwards compatibility you mentioned was important because I actually want to play Pokemon Scarlet. I have it on the Switch and it runs horrible. You can mod it on PC or you can run it on an emulator and it runs like incredibly. So I'm hoping that with the backwards compatibility, I can put all my old Switch games that run like just potatoes on the base Switch will run like amazing on the Switch 2. But Switch 2 comes out next year, and I really have not next month. I'm sorry, I have not pre-ordered anything. I have not pre-ordered it whatsoever. I don't know if I'm going to pre-order it. To be honest. I'm gonna link the lens flare one. Whoop. I'm taking all these like Instagram photos. I'm taking all these like da, da, da. Let me get that like a little bit more. That would have been great right there. Taking pictures of a scarf, you kind of have to just wait until it's like, and it's like apex, it's swirling. I want video to see like the last 15 seconds. Yeah. Oh man. But we'll have to see how Elden Ring runs. I don't know if I'm going to buy it on the Switch 2. I mean, it will have a little extra content, I heard, but that extra step is also going to the a little extra content. Mario Kart really isn't a strong enough pull for me either. The only game that's really going to get me like to go buy a Switch 2 is not that Metroid Prime 4. I believe is going to be on the base Switch, but I need to see how much better the Switch 2 version looked from the Switch 1 version. Like, if the Switch 1 version of Metroid Prime 4 looks like Metroid Prime Remastered, which looks really good on the base Switch, I'm probably not going to buy Switch 2. Okay, so Nintendo's gonna lose me till probably next year when Dust Bloods comes out. So that's probably what's gonna end up happening. If they're putting the Switch 2, Metroid Prime 4 on the Switch 2, yeah, that's what I need to see. I need to see the comparison between those two games, because if four on base Switch looks solid, like it's like a solid, like even if it's like a solid 720p, but it looks sharp on handheld, I'll just play it on handheld, and I'll be like, okay, I'm good. I don't need to buy a Switch 2. But if it looks like a potato, like hardline potato on the Switch 2, on the Switch 1, then you might see me break down and buy it this year. But it didn't come out in October, so it's like the end of the year. So at the end of the year, they'll have the Switch 2. So at the end of the year, we'll have the Switch 2. If Metroid Prime 4 comparison is just total potatoes, and it's just not good, and it's like, like, what are they doing, man? What are they doing? So we'll have to see. I'm comprehensive about it for the most part. I think I have enough photos here. I think I have enough photos there. The flowing cape. I can see I feel like it's like going rendering in different FPS. Yeah, we're both on the same wavelength on that, my friend. And we're like, if Metroid Prime 4 is just like it runs the best on the Switch 2, it does run at 4K 60 on the Switch 2, which is, it looks so good. But I'm like, it's like $500. Of course, Metroid Prime 2 on Switch will cost $80, so we'll probably be in it about I'd say $600. You know, well, in U.S. money, it'll be probably $620 for the Switch 2 with Metroid Prime 4. I guess Canadian that'd be like what 780 roughly, 780 800 Canadian. So, but I mean that's a nice chunk of change. I mean my PS5 was what five over five. So of course when I bought it, I bought accessories with it and Stellar Blade, which I really wanted to play with. I'm actually almost done with it. You know, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was in Canada a while back. I'm kind of my brain's kind of getting a little bit able to somewhat kind of do the currency a little bit. You know, in my head, or the exchange rate in my head. So it's gonna be pretty crazy though. Like I'm so on the fence about the money. Like I don't know. I'm like I kind of want to do it, but I kind of don't want to do it. Like I already I bought I got like a Mac and I got like another Mac this year, a new one. That was some money. And I bought a new graphics card for my PC. I'm kind of rebuilding my PC a little bit. I'm gonna do the last bit of it over the weekend, but it's up and running. I finally got a card and new CPU, but that was some money. So do I want to spend more money? Oh man, I have to justify that so hard. It's not even funny, honestly. You know, it's one of those things where I could afford it, but I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna regret it if it doesn't like give me like an amazing amount of entertainment value. You know, because I mean that money could go to something else. I mean, I'm not rich, so you know, we're doing okay, but we're not. You know, we could afford it, but it's like that could have gone to something else. I could have bought new tires for the truck. I mean, that could have done any. That could be any manner of thing, you know. So, but it's like, you know, that could have gone towards like a savings account or investments. I mean, I guess I'm at that age now where you think about like where else could that money go that'd be either more useful or more purposeful than buying a games console. Like, I love my Steam Deck. Like, where's my Steam Deck at? Like, I'm a big fan of the Steam Deck. I travel with my Steam Deck all the time. I got this. This is the other one I got on sale, but it's still really good. But I'm a big Steam Deck guy, and I was playing it when I went out of town earlier this year. I was in in Toronto actually. I was in Toronto and I had my Steam Deck with me, and then came home after I was done with the photos I was taking downtown, and I had the Steam Deck to play some games on. Cause you can play Tekken 8. I had Game Pass on here, running Game Pass on here. So I mean, great little console. You know, I love it. It's a great console. But so I kind of have like my portable handheld thing already. So, and I need to actually I put it on my Twitter actually. Where's it at behind me? But I actually got the Street Fighter. The Capcom collection for Switch 1. I gotta find my Switch. It's somewhere in my office. But yeah, I'll probably be playing that over the weekend with whatever game I decide to end up playing. But it's just kind of, I don't know. It's so crazy. I don't know. I'm having a hard time like making up my mind if I want to spend that money. So, but I mean. I'll be honest with you, it would leave a pretty decent hole in my wallet. I mean, I'd be like, yep, that money's not there anymore. That money's not there anymore. You know, so I'm not like, we're doing. I'm trying not to. It's hard, man. Because I mean, there's a level of it where you want like the new shiny, and obviously, you know, I have to recognize when I need to like not go out and buy the new shiny, you know, because that's a problem like some people have, like they have to buy the new shiny. I mean, I guess if this was like my job, and I was like, you know, like my job is having the new shiny. Oh man. And I'm gonna find that button. I can't see it on here. There's a menu. Oh, it's a sub menu. I don't like the fact that it's hidden. That's kind of dorky to me. Because if I go sub menu, hide UI, I like that one shot I had, but I can't seem to get the camera down for that. That's kind of cool. I'm trying to make it like some berserk background. It's like, whoa. You know, like a great sword or something. I'll probably see somebody like kind of do that. Let's see, lateral position of camera. Oh, I can do that shot I had. I feel like to do what I'm doing up. Kind of like that. UI hide. And then that's right. I like that. That's pretty dope. So that's gonna go on my Twitter later. I may, if I get like a good enough shot, that could go on my. It's like when you're a photographer in real life, and then you use photo features in in a game. It's like this is technically called virtual photography. Which is cool. I mean, you know, my composition. Oh, I like that's really good right there. Like da da da. I'll probably take more photos at some point. Okay. I'm taking enough photos of this right now. We've taken enough photos of it. I can just model her around all day. But yeah. I feel this is now one thing I will say about the cape, it's when it renders like at like 15 frames a second. I mean, I guess you don't pay attention to that, it doesn't matter. This thing never lays down to you stop moving. Even then, it doesn't stop moving. Oh, man. Time for a cool down hunt.
Yes.
Let's see, let's do one fast one for me. It looks kind of chilly a little bit, yeah. Well, I think it's like it's rendering at it's the animation's playing at a different frame rate, so it just looks kind of like odd. I don't know. I'll probably get used to it after a while. I guess it's kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy 15, where like I think attack animations were at 30, but some of the running animations were at 15. Yeah. When the game first came, it was weird. I don't know. That was like kind of the Luma engine that they used for that game had some weird quirks to it. Let me go into let me see what this looks like more in motion in an actual fight. Let me go into optional quest. We'll just do like a really fast, easy one. I'm not gonna eat. I'll just use my dual blade for this, and we'll just kind of see how it looks. I want to see what it looks like in motion real quick.
Have everything? The guild sent us supplies.
So I'll probably let's see. I could tag, go back on there and go to your original post. Hey, I got it. This is like what looked like writing. Or there might be a patch for this, where they might adjust how it looks a little bit. Because it does have like a little bit of a. It reminds me of like Spawn's cape. I don't know if you're familiar with the Spawn comics,
What a view!
but it reminds me of Spawn. Oh, I'm stuck on a rock. What the heck? Let's see. Let me. We'll jump in the middle here. There we go. That's working. Yeah, it looks like basic attack number 1. I mean, it looks kind of cool right here. I like it. I mean, it's not moving as much when you're fighting, which is weird. I wanted to use like a fast weapon like this, so this one to illustrate how that will. Oops. I'm trying to have a wound right. That was cool. If I can hit him, it'd be awesome. That looks pretty, I mean, it's working.
Almost there.
Alright.
To a new area.
I mean, Dual Blaze, I would have to say, does make this weapon look kind of cool, or cooler. I mean, it wasn't like a ridiculous amount of grinding to get at to fight the Guardian Fusion Andronaut like 2 times. Yeah, I think what makes it stand out is that the animation frame rate is lower. So let me jump. Let me get back over there. If I can. I don't think I'm mounted right here. Yeah, there we go. I got it. I mean, that looks cool. I know that. I like the ease. It was probably the easiest monster to fight in this game.
Partner.
I'm the hunter. Did I even bother carving this monster, I wonder? I mean, I think the overall aesthetic of the costume looks cool. I do wish that the scarf had a little... I mean, there's areas where it looks totally fine. There's areas where I notice that it's not. That could be the issue with it or something else. But I don't know. We'll see. I'll leave it on for a while. We'll see. It might just grow on me and I won't care. But did I carve it? Yeah, I did. Yeah, we carved them. Da-da-da. I am the hunter. Yeah, I might start using like great swords and stuff. I might look up one like great sword at the camp. I'm curious. I don't think I'll get any hunter rank level for this whatsoever. I promise you. I won't get any roll bump at all. It's pretty wild. It's weird because you keep staring at it like, you know. Like you kind of, I have this tendency to kind of keep staring at like the fact that it's not at the same frame rate. It is a little distracting. It's like it almost seems like it's not. It doesn't. It's moving with you, but not in the way you'd think it would. Like my rolling, it stays perfectly, but it does seem a little AFK in a way. And they see there's a one more sword here before I get ready to head out. Alright, what do I want here? I want... There's only one weapon setup that could work for this. Obviously a great sword, but there's only one great sword that would really look... skill info, there we go. So there's a menu thing for that. Toggle comparison tools. Oops. The arc built one might be the one that might make the most amount of sense. Nope, that's not right. I need oh, maybe this one actually. Preview. Oh wait a second, I'm in the wrong menu. Let's dork. Like Berserk. It's Berserk time. And there's this one. Bone blades. Actually, where the bone blade might perfectly work. Anything that looks like the Dragon Slayer would be like optimal. With Veil Slayer. Oh, the Lahag. Of course, the Hope looks like Demon Slayer, sort of. It's like more of a steel blade. The chicken captain. That looks kind of cool with that. There's lots of options here. That's rad. Sure. Charred blades. Wasn't charred blade you wanted? Switch axe?
You have any requests?
There's like one other one here. I don't know. What time is it right now? It's about 6 o'clock. I got most of all the other stuff done, so... I'll just sleep on that one. So I think on my phone I'll be like going through all the pictures.
My hammer is yours anytime.
It would just randomly walk through your cave to like, whoa, man. It's almost like she's in perpetual hero wind all the time. Okay, that works for me. Okay. That's not too bad though. I think we're in good shape with that for right now. I'll probably be sleeping on that for a little bit. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Man. I mean, yeah, we've been messing around with a little bit of TikTok stuff. I have a friend of mine from work. He's like coworker. He is doing a lot of streaming over there, and I'm like, I did a little bit over there and joined his stream over there, but it's a whole different ecosystem, you know, than like YouTube or Twitch. So I'm trying to learn how that stuff works out of curiosity. But it's funny. I've been console streaming now for almost 2 months. I've not gone really back to my old setup. I'm still working on it. I need to. I'm building some computers over the weekend. At least one might be. One might be like the remote, or in each of the house, the remote streaming PC for data. I wasn't aware of it till recently too, and then I know people have been streaming over there, so um, he's got like a little bit of a he's got in the crowd over there. He does a lot of teaching of like applications of like Discord and things, and he's kind of gotten in that ecosystem pretty heavily, and I haven't really paid too much mind to it really. My thing was been just mostly like YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, those places. I'm really been putting more time into like Twitter recently, and more time into just more general making content really. So that's what I've been mostly thinking about here. I'm focusing a lot more on making shorts content. So this channel will have a lot more shorts content, a lot more live stream stuff. That's probably never going to change. And then I reworked my Instagram, which has a lot of my fruit paintings on there. So I'm going to get back. We're working on some more stuff over there. So we're slowly kind of getting back in the mood, back in the groove. I've been out of painting in general for a while. So both digital and kind of traditional. So I want to get back into that. So it's just, life has just been busy. There's been a lot of things gnawing at attention. So it's kind of good to start hopefully get back in the groove pretty soon and get things going again. The summer's coming up. Elden Ring, Night Rain is going to drop, and I had ideas for like Elden Ring paintings and stuff. So I'm not sure yet about, but we'll see. If I have a pretty productive weekend, we'll see if I can get some of them worked on over the weekend. If I do them, I don't think I'll have any ready before Night Rain comes out, but maybe. So, but we'll see. We shall see. I'm looking forward to it though. Like Night Rain is gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm definitely looking forward to Night Rain. It's been busy. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. I remember a long time ago. I had someone that was on my stream a long time ago, and I had a few people. Actually, there was two people or one person. I heard one person who was very, very very ill. I never knew what happened to him. This was like probably 6 years ago now, but I always wondered about that, like whatever happened. Because it's funny. I thought about it the other day. It's like there's, I guess I always wonder, like when I have long conversations with people either in person or on Twitter stuff, and it's like you wonder like what became of that person over the time that you got to know them. So like whatever became of them, I wonder. Like this was back, and then this was a long time ago. That's the reason I'm talking about now, because this was when you could actually message people on YouTube. Like you had a messenger thing on YouTube. It was a long, long time ago. Oh yeah, the art streams. Yeah, I'm gonna I want to get one going pretty soon. I might try to do one vertically. I thought about trying to do a vertical format one. Cause I use Procreate mostly for digital stuff that I'm more proficient with, and then if I did a traditional one, I have to get like my webcam just focused on the canvas in a way where I could have the mic in one area. And they're in two different places. Like it's one like the setup's over here, but then like the painting stuff is like all the way behind me. So it's like I have to figure out how to do that. Like, I like to do some traditional stuff. So I really wish they'd bring that back. I know why they don't do it, but I mean, like, here's the thing: I would be okay if they brought messaging back, but it was like only for like, well, only for subscribers, or like if you had like a premium subscriber tier for your channel, and only they could DM you, you know. So that I would be okay with that. I would be okay with like a paid DM thing, you know. And of course, if you're really large channel, you'd have like moderators that go through that and say, okay, this person, he has a question, we'll compile it and we'll ask him in a group setting, you know. But I'd be okay with that because there is, there's people who change it in all kind of manner of things too. Working with DMs are like that on Twitter, they're closed. You cannot DM them like whatsoever on some platforms. So, but I mean, I'd be okay for that for the larger channel. Would be like, well, if you're a member or a fan, that's the fan on there, you can, have that feature again. That's probably the only way it would come back. I mean, that's how I think about it. That's probably the only way that feature would ever come back. I don't think it would ever come back any other way. But I mean, I'd like to see it come back in some form because that was handy. Because then people could just like hit you up if you had more of a general community channel, and everybody that's a subscriber, either who you know or as a moderator, or only mods can message you back and forth on YouTube, or they could find a way to keep it from getting too crazy. I guess I don't want it to turn into like what other, video platforms are, or just general platforms with video on it. And Facebook is it's really bad with bots and all these accounts there's shingles in your area, that kind of thing, So it's just, or like the bot e-girl stuff. That's terrible on Facebook, So it's there hopefully would be a way to make that work for people. And that's a feature that I really do miss. I really miss that. But I don't know. I just don't know anymore. But we'll have to see. Maybe they'll bring something like that back. Well, I mean, I do like having communities though, because then people can just comment in the community tab stuff, So that's my big thing of if you on the community tab, I do like that, I know it's they're in the comments too, I've had lots of people would send me comments on stuff on Twitter. It's totally a bot, And I think the weird mental problem or situation with bots is that eventually you'll have so many bots that either you think the bots are real people, or you assume everything is a bot when it is a real person. So that's my problem now. I think everything is a bot now. So I know that's silly, but I feel everything is a bot. So it almost makes you think everything's a bot now. Even when it could be a real flesh and blood person, but it was probably a bot, So I'm like, oh my gosh. They put you in that. It's just a weird headspace. You're like, I don't know. Everything is bots. We're all just bots, man. We're all out here getting all conspiracy theory, go tinfoil hat and everything. I'm like, we're all bots, man. Nothing is real, man. It's we're all in the simulation. They were right. We're living in the simulation. Oh no. Oh, at the end, the internet is dead theory. Well, what was it they were talking about? Not just that, but something else where it was we were, well, of course, living in a simulation, or we were, I guess, technically all in the Matrix in a way. Oh no, that wasn't it. It was it was a social media platform where bots and real people. Bots and real people. Shows, yeah. Only it actually think it bots would be an interpretation. I would not be surprised if there are more bots on the internet right now than people. But it's weird because people will make so many bots, and it's so hard to figure out. Because let's say you're on Twitch, and you have 1,000 active viewers, and they're all bots, and you're like, well, that's all bots, But people can give bots money, and the bots can buy subscriptions, and you think it's a real person. They can make it seem like you have whatever, Like if somebody's, I'm gonna drop 1,000 bots in that person's, either live stream or I'm gonna throw 1,000 bots to their account, and all these bots are gonna comment on their videos. They're all powered by ChatGPT. They're gonna have all these conversations with that person. They're gonna sign up for their subscription stuff. I'm gonna give them $1,000+ every 2 months, and then you fill the internet with like fake people that are buying things and having conversations because nothing on the internet is real anymore. So that would be just like ridiculous though. It scares me too because it's like I always wonder some people that have like they get really large followings all out of nowhere. It's like is half of that just bots that they bought or someone just sent bots over there. It's like, or you have that random post. Like, is it really an algorithm anymore? Is the algorithm even real? So like, I don't know. These are the questions that keep me up at night now. I don't know how I can prove that I'm a real person anymore, other than like streaming and yelling at the TV. Ah! And you come from someone say he's just a man stuck in the colored screen, stuck in the rainbow stream, the rainbow box. Or well, I guess if you got close enough to your TV, you would have like the array of color, and not the rainbow box, but the color screen, the color TV. I guess inside the electronic box or the lightning box. No, I'm sorry. Inside the noise box. I'm the man stuck in the noise box. Oh man. I know, right? It's like if I had my own simulation, I'd be making like $1 gajillion living on like the beach, have private islands and jets, I'd be famous just for being famous, Like what has he done? He's really good at Monster Hunter. That's why we gotta be. IRS just gives you more money for no reason because you're awesome. We're gonna give you money because you're cool. That'd be funny. It's like get this man a Porsche. Oh man. Get them to stop delaying GTA 6. Man. I don't know what a game I would really want to play, because I do want to play GTA 6. I'd have to say would be what it would be. I was playing Metal Eden, which is like a smaller game that I've played on stream on TikTok. I might do a run through of it again on stream, maybe on Saturday. And it is. I played the demo. It's not. The game isn't out yet. It actually got delayed. It was gonna come out this month, but it got delayed to like Q2. And it's much like it's like Doom: The Dark Ages. If Doom: The Dark Ages was like it was like a cyberpunk Doom. That's really what it is, which is not a bad thing. I mean, Doom 2016 to even Dark Ages. I played a little bit of Dark Ages. Is really good and really cool, but this game is cool because it is very cyberpunk and like sci-fi oriented. And, it has like a little bit of Nier Automata with Doom's gameplay, and it's interesting. It has like a different kind of spirit to it. I do enjoy. So the demo was super fun. I'm definitely gonna get that when it comes out. I'm convinced for the demo to get the full game. But they delayed it based on the feedback they got from the demo that released in April. So I'm happy that they listened to fan feedback because it's pretty solid right now, but there's some tweaks to some of the gameplay that they can make, and I'm glad they're taking the time to kind of address those. But, kind of let it cook. I think it could be a cool kind of like Doom boomer shooter game that has cool cyberpunk aesthetic to it. So, yeah, Metal Eden. So that's something I wish would come out. Elder Scrolls with Oblivion that dropped, the remake of that. Elder Scrolls 6, hopefully coming out in our lifetime. So hopefully coming out in our lifetime. There's another game. What was it? It's on a tip of my mind. It wasn't Elder Scrolls 6. It was something else I was waiting for me. is it? I can't remember. Mass Effect 5. That's what it was. Yeah, Mass Effect 5. I wish that would have a trailer finally. It's been like 4 years since the teaser dropped, and we've heard like little bits and pieces. Like, I want gameplay this year, or at least another trailer of it. I know Dragon Age didn't do super well, so the way it's being angled to me is that that's going to be their swan song. If they cannot make, if Mass Effect will be, I guess, BioWare's Final Fantasy, because if Mass Effect 5 does not do well, it is the end of BioWare, and they're aware of that. So I'm praying and hoping that they'll pull this off, that they'll make it work, and they will drop an amazing game when Mass Effect 5 comes out. So it's going to be interesting. I would like to see like gameplay of that this year, or at least a trailer with more story beats. You know, I can't either. I can't even believe they're still alive either. It's like they have like 9 lives like a cat. It's ridiculous. Most studios that EA has that have been that up and down would have been shut down long before now. So, but Mass Effect is like, that's it. Like, if Mass Effect bombed, I think that's the end of BioWare. Like, then I think they know it. They're like, this game has to be incredible. You know, this game has to just be worth the wait, and you know. I mean, it feels like it, doesn't it? I mean, at this point, that's what it feels like. Like, they literally have, like... I mean, the Anthem, Dragon Age, Vanguard didn't do very well. I think it broke even. And, well, Andromeda broke even. I mean, well, made a little bit of a profit. I mean, they've been, like, on that rocky, ragged edge of, like, it made a little bit of money, you know? And in the black, or in the green. Yeah, it's actually in the black investment. In the black, it made some money, you know, but it didn't make a whole lot of money. But it made some money back. But yeah, that it's gonna be their swan song. Like, if it doesn't do well, and I guess if I was working for BioWare, I would find that to be motivation, but also kind of like a really cool way of like, you know what, guys, because if I was the studio lead over at BioWare, I would say, you know, this is probably going to be our last game together, guys. You go ahead and call Casey Hudson over from Mass Effect Original Series, get him over here, or whatever. You know, bring all the writers back from the original trilogy. We're going to have one last ride. We're going to make Mass Effect 5 the best and last one. We got 3 years, $300 million. Let's just go for it. Just go hard, because this could be your last ride. This should be it, you know. So spend all their money, make the best game you can, you know, have some good times, have a cookout, you know, reminisce about the good old days, and just do it. You know, because this might be the last ride with the old gang. So I'd be, you know, it'd be kind of nostalgic if I was on that team over the years, and it's like, this is it. Yeah, this is it, guys, you know. I mean, now could Mass Effect 5 could come out, and it's like making Call of Duty numbers, and it's winning awards, and it's blowing up the world, you know, like it's blowing up all these big award shows, and Jeff Keighley's like, oh, Mass Effect 5! It's like won an Oscar, you know. You know, so they won Oscars and everything. It's the first video game to win an Oscar, you know, it's won all these Hollywood awards. It's not even like a movie, you know, but the cinematics are so good, you know. I mean, you know, that's me, like, you know, cranking up crazy things in the simulation, you know, to make it like amazing, you know. That'd be super cool. But I don't know. It's wishful thinking, but I do really like BioWare as a studio. I do hope they succeed. I don't want them to go away. One reason why I bought Mass Effect Collector's Edition, Legendary Edition for PS4, was I can replay all the games on my console. I have it on PC too, but I want to just collect all the BioWare stuff in case they disappear in the next few years. It'd be harder to buy this stuff when they're no longer like a studio at at EA. So, buy all the games physically, buy all the merch that you want to buy. I have 2 Mass Effect T-shirts, and I need to get another. I'm gonna get a hat and some figurines to get Garrus and Tali figurine, and the FemShep one. So, and then with the Andromeda one too, with the writers. So I got some stuff to buy. I'm gonna get all my Mass Effect merch while you can still easily buy it. That may not be a thing in the next 2 or 3 years. But man, but yeah, we will be on tomorrow night, hopefully. I'm gonna get pretty far on this computer build, hopefully tomorrow afternoon. But it's been super duper awesome, my friend, talking to you. I'm glad to hear you're alive and well. When we haven't talked in a long time, but I know you stopped by to say hello, and I appreciate it. And you come to check out the definitely next week would be the arc of Elden Ring, Night Rain. That's gonna be the Night Rain arc on the channel. So I gotta do my video planning for that pretty soon. Probably do that tomorrow, probably Saturday morning. I gotta get that. They're working on it, so because we gotta get that content stream pretty strong for Night Rain. So we're gonna be pushing Night Rain like it's like the entertainment experience of a lifetime, my friends. So I'm definitely hoping that we can get all the dots connected, and I'm super excited for the game. But we'll be doing a lot of streaming of Night Rain, a lot of short videos, hopefully of Night Rain. So I've been working on a lot of that. I took up Resident Evil 4 stuff from earlier this year that I'm still streaming. Right on. I hope to see you over there, my friend. We'll be here. As long as I'm still amongst the living, we will be here. Doing our thing. We'll be here doing our thing. It's always nice talking to you, my friend. I am very glad to hear from you again. And of course, you probably remember my famous, I'll say goodbye like 5 or 6 times. It's been great talking to you. See you guys next time. And then I'll say something else, and then I'll be like, it's been great talking to you. I'll see you next time. So, I promise you one day I will be able to say, I'll be able to sign off one time and then end it. And I promise you will be there. You'll be like, what is going on? This is a totally new Fox. He's only saying goodbye one time. And then he's like, you roll the card, roll the card. I say goodbye at least. In real life, I'm better at it, apparently. In stream, I'm like horrible at it for some reason. I don't know why. Just say bye, walk out the room, But in all seriousness, I will catch you next time, my friend. Everyone else watching this later on, I will see you guys later on, hopefully this week. And of course, next week we will have Night Rain. Next week, Friday, probably 7 o'clock, we'll be running the Night Rain streams. And we're not doing Elden Ring over the weekend, or we'll be doing Elden Ring or Mass Effect, hopefully over the weekend. So that's going to be fun. But yeah, you too, you have a great night, my friend. I will see you later. And everyone else, I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye. Goodbye. Wow. Good night, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye. The camera's over here. Goodbye.